Welcome.
Yes, yes, yes. Come.
So finally, great to see you. Yeah.
Really excited meeting all of you. You should thank me then.
It's a good excuse for all them.
My name is Venkatarangan, but it is very difficult to pronounce. So I call myself, Venky. I was born in Bangalore and educated in Bangalore. I did my science graduation first in early 60s. Then late 60s I completed my mechanical engineering degree. Then I moved to Mumbai in 1969. Then I was there for 45 years. And then I worked for about 10 years there in one company manufacturing of overhead cranes, material handling cranes. Then I started my own in that same field in 1982. And then till 2017 that company continued. We were doing quite all right, quite well. And 2014 I moved to US because both my sons were educated in Bombay. They also became engineers, software engineers. They got opportunity to move to US. So then once they moved and they settled, me and my wife, we used to travel every year to US. Then later on they suggested that why don't you move here. At that time I quit my business here in India. I moved to United States. And then there I tried various other things. I was never thinking about stocks and other things. That was not my cup of tea at that time. So later on I thought, why not give a try. When I was 77 or something I started. Before that I had no experience of stock trading. Though I am from India and I never touched any Indian market. So only after moving to US, then I started last 6 years back. I tried various other things, within my limits, like engineering field or even accounts field also I went and whether I can continue with them in United States. But the problem was, when I did my graduation and all in early 60s, the system and all other thing, technology was entirely different from the technology in mid 2014 or 2015. Then I thought one of the ways is independent and single-handed, I can do some stocks, this thing. So that is how I started. Piranha Profits, I'm a student from last 5 years. I was browsing YouTubes and other things looking for some mentors. So that is where I saw Adam's videos. Then I thought it was interesting. The main reason was I tried a lot of US mentors and I subscribed to them also, and this thing I was not that successful. Then when I saw Adam's video, because he is not an American and he is here in Singapore and trading in US stocks, that means he must have researched well. Only after doing that he might started investing because it is worth it. So on that basis, when a gentleman has done that, I thought it is interesting. Why not to try? And a non-American mentor. I went through all these free videos and other things. That was not sufficient. Then I thought, let me subscribe to one of his stock trading course, level 1. So when I did that, I was taught how to do the swing trading, and Richard was there. He was helping me to go through all this. And every day I was pestering him to give me the stocks. So I was interested at that. So started doing almost 1 year. I did swing trading, and it went up also. Whatever my investment, based on that around 25-30% it went up, but it also came down. So by that time I thought this is not going to work because basically a lot of buying power is spent on swing trading. So then I thought the best thing would be to go for long-term stocks buying. So at that time I had that UIP. Then I started, at that time, one time, in fact, about 10 stocks or something like that I purchased. As I was telling Adam, I purchased when it was undervalued. They are all doing well. It's still growing, except a couple of stocks. Naturally, out of 10, 1 or 2 will not do well. Then I thought, for my short-term earning, what to do. Meanwhile, I went through Bonk's videos. And then I subscribed for option level 1, that is that iron shell. Then started buying option this thing like buy a call and buy a put. That was not very encouraging. So I went for that iron striker. So once I went there, then I started this diagonal spread and calendar spread and all those things. By that time, after going through these two courses, I learned about technical analysis and fundamental analysis, all these things. Then I started reading my own chart, and meanwhile I took YY's coaching also. That also helped me. Then I thought, why not contribute to OTP also? And now one thing is, I stopped analyzing myself charts. I purely follow OTP trades, but it's doing well. Now so purely I am doing UIP for stocks, long-term stocks, and OTP for option trade. Right now I have got three. One is calendar spread, diagonal spread, and cash secure put, of course. Right now I have got about 10 stocks. So the thing is, I have got 2 to 3 accounts because I have 2 sons and I am trying to motivate them. So for that reason I have built 2 separate accounts. In both around 10 stocks are there. Accounts are in their names, but I am only managing. So I am looking forward for them to become independent and then continue with that. That is my main motto actually. I have spoken to them and they have started showing interest also. Maybe in couple of years time, my visit here to Singapore and meeting all of you may motivate them more. Maybe I would say 6 years back, because 1 year I tried American mentors, and that was investment only mostly, like short-term investment you can say. So okay, when the price is low you buy, and then when price goes up, a particular percentage, 10% or 5%, sell it. That's what I did. But those stocks were basically, I won't say they were fundamentally good or this thing. So in that situation, what happened is many of the stocks prices went down and they didn't recover. So then I thought this is not the way to this thing. I need a mentor, as I told you previously. Yeah, I became more confident, and I know even if I invest, it is not a gambling. I am with a person, who has got good knowledge about stocks trading. So when a person is good in both fundamental and the technical analysis of the stocks, I became sure that I am not going to be a loser in this thing. See, in Texas, the market opens at 8:30 in the morning. So what I do is first few minutes or half an hour I don't bother about this thing, because it will be very fluctuating. I don't even daily look for long-term investment stocks. What is happening, I don't even daily see. Only option trading, this thing, I just try to look what stock is doing on that day. Now because I have taken up OTP, most part of my job is done by Bang. Otherwise I gain knowledge from both Adam and Bang about option trading also. Yeah, when memorable win means that is not my favorite stock, Tesla. I made some money in Tesla, though I am not a long-term investor in Tesla. Couple of times, buying very few stocks, this the number of shares, say even 10 or 20, there itself I could make some few thousands. That is it. I like to have Tesla only for very short-term investment, and maybe I purchased when it was $100 or something, even before it's split $100 and it went up to almost $1,000. So maybe, as I told you, even in 10 shares also I made about 8,000-9,000. So that was it. That is the end of it. Afterwards, no. Most of the people, without having knowledge or without studying the stock, whether fundamental, whether they are good or technically, most of the people end up not studying. They just buy, and then that will not help. That is what most of the investors or traders do. See, there is no question of age. See, after coming into contact with Adam, my 83 years became 38 years. So the thing is about enjoying life and all, it's fine. But sitting down without using the brain and all, you will feel more aged, you become lethargic and all. But when you are involving in some activity, for me now I have cultivated this stock trading and option trading as a habit. And then that is helping me to be happier also, healthier also, and at the same time I am earning something also. So that even at 83 years I am earning and enjoying. That is how I landed up here in Singapore in my own money. So you can do anything, whatever you like at any age. See, what I would say is, I was too late in starting this. When I was 77, I started the stock trading. I'm not saying, you should make your career out of stock trading or anything. You should have your fundamental education when you are a young person. You should have basic good education and then start your career in whatever field you are. And then at the same time, at the early age, maybe when you are 25 or 30, start giving some importance to the investment. These days, not just engineering or medical are doing good. The other financial fields also doing well. So doing that, so you can slowly build up right from 25 or 30 years. If you start building up, by the time you are 50, 55, you will be financially secured and then good enough to have a nice life. Whereas, in my case, I started very late in the life. So, okay, still I am enjoying. So I would advise youngsters to start quite early in their life. I would first say, you should go through the lessons. And I'm sure that within a couple of years' time, they will take over. That is my intention because I am 83 now. How many more years I am not sure. I want them to be educated in this field. So I want to be free by another couple of years' time.
Do you have any grandchildren?
I have two granddaughters. One is 16 years, another one is 14 years. And I think it is a little early for them to do this. I am sure that maybe in a couple of years' time, I want to introduce them to this thing. And the good thing is, my elder granddaughter, she is interested in financial field. Yeah, for fun's sake, I want to say this. This Adam is our original Adam. Not only Adam, Bong and all of you, all teams. I bless all the best in their life and then Piranha Profits will let it grow. Piranha Profits keep winning.